Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Log execute.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we took on Faulkner at the Violet City Gym, winning handily against him due to Victoria's rock-solid attack and rock polish. In the process, we evolved Ash the Cyndaquil into Quilava, and made our way down through Route 32 to this Pokemon Center. Today we will be progressing onward. Oh, well, I was not expecting that. I did have the egg that we got from Elm in my party during the setup for all this. I did train my team up to level 14, and now we've got this Togepi. And we will nickname it. It's a boy. And I know just what I'm gonna name it. So, quite a way to kick off this episode. But I don't think I'll be keeping this Togepi on my team. Quarantine. Let's see, Professor Elm's calling. Hey Seipher, this is great news. A Pokemon hatched from that egg. Well, yeah, Elm. Pokemon hatch from eggs. I knew that giving that egg to you, Seipher, was the right thing to do. I just knew it. You should come here and show me what kind of Pokemon to use. Well, I could do that, but I really don't want to, Elm. Anyway, let's see what we're dealing with here with this Togepi. A quiet nature. So, plus special attack minus speed and hustle. Good nature, at least somewhat good, but that ability is the worst of the two that it could have. Comes with extra sensory, which could be useful, but not gonna be all that useful to me, so I think I'm gonna go change out Quarantine for... let's see what's in my box. I know who's in my box, but I just am not entirely sure on who I would want. I did do grinding for everyone in my box as well as my team, so you know what, let's just put Jason in. I know that we're going into a cave, so bringing Whitey Bay might be at least somewhat of a good idea, but I feel like we should just get on with Jason. Yeah, whatever, this gives me a chance to show how changing my Pokemon looks on the sidebar. Anyway, we're in Union Cave, the second cave of our journey. Not that Dark Cave was all that much. You know what, let's run around because I want to run into a wild Pokemon. And geez, we're getting pretty lucky here. This is another 5% encounter rate. Well, luckily I brought Beefly, so let's sleep powder it. And you know what, this is a... I know that this is probably a bit of a bad idea, but I don't think Onyx at this level in this game has any rock-type moves, so we can just tackle it to put a little chip damage in on it. I can always put it back to sleep if it wakes up. Although we'll have to be a bit careful because Screech can be a pain in the butt. Thankfully, Beefly's sleep powder is pretty good. Just one more tackle, and then I think I'm gonna switch to Victoria, just so that if I need to take a hit, I'm doing it with a Pokemon that can actually take hits. Okay, let's just throw a ball. I did go back and get some items I missed. You talked to the guy in the bottom left corner of the Pokemon Center that we were just at. You get those 2 lure balls. There's a Rock Smash Rock to the southeast of the Pokemon Center that leads to a Shell Bell. Definitely things that you want to keep in mind for if you are Nuzlocking. Every resource can be very useful. And now I think that I'm trapped in with this thing, so probably wasn't the best idea. Let's try another Pokeball. Yeah, that's not helping me at all. You know what? Shoot, I got rid of Tackle. Okay, well, I think Rock Throw won't do too much, and yep, as I thought. Not gonna attack it again because I don't want to possibly kill it, but let's throw another ball. Probably should have stocked up on Pokeballs, but I honestly didn't expect to catch many things going forward. Okay, what to do? Should I risk the Great Ball? And you know what? If this Pokeball doesn't work, I'll do the Great Ball. Okay, that was a bit trickier, but Onix doesn't have a good catch rate, so it was kind of expected. Alright, a Rock Snake. What to do with you? You know what? Don't really care all that much. Just going with an anime name, because it's the first thing that came to mind. Suchi, and you will make a good addition to the box. Anyway, with that taken care of, we can now go into our team and swap you know what? I'm gonna lead with Jason. I know that we're in a cave and that's kind of a bad idea, but I kinda just want to use Jason because he hasn't been around all that often, and honestly, with his level, I think he's close to evolving. I don't remember exactly when Rape evolves, but I do know that it's soon. So I definitely want to take advantage. I do remember this cave at least a little bit. I know that this isn't the right way, but it would have something useful, I just don't remember. And let's see how Jason does in his first real battle. You know what, let's use Thunder Wave just to slow it down a little. I was a bit surprised that Jason actually outsped this thing. I mean, I know that he is 5 levels above her, but wasn't expecting much. And you want to fight Victoria? Well, that was a bad decision for you, Vulpix. 1 Rock Throw and you should be down. I suppose I should keep an eye on my levels because the current level cap for the next gym is 17. We do have quite a few required fights before we can actually partake. Actually, I'm gonna go to the items. Not those. I'm gonna throw up this repel because I don't want to run into anything else now that we've caught Suchi. And we are Rock Tomb. Now then, we can go back and fight the others. They're in here. If I can get this thing to... Actually, you know what? I know that I want Jason to evolve, but I do know that the next thing that I'm going to be facing is not going to play nice with him, so I'm just going to lead with Beefly. Despite him being a catcher, I do feel like he's the most expendable. Like, it'll hurt to lose such a good catching Pokemon, but if someone has to die, he would be the first one to be replaced. And I'm pretty sure that we can handle this Onix just for right now, because unlike the one that I was trying to catch, I'm not going to be trying to hold back against this thing. Just going to put it to sleep and then infusion it down till it dies. Sorry if I'm not being as energetic as I usually am. It's kind of late for me right now. Granted, it was pretty late in episode 3, but I kind of got a bit too hyped up by just sort of what happened, what with Pariah and all. But it should be fine for now. I can always amp things up. I suppose I can talk about my opinions on Johto. And I don't know how that guy didn't notice me. I was literally standing right in front of him. But I guess Beefly was blocking me, so there's that. You know what, I know I'm probably annoying people by switching out so much, but I do want Jason to get the experience. I'm fighting this guy. Should be a fire breather, but oh, he has a coughing. That's one thing that I never understood. Why would you want a Pokemon based on methane gas if you're a fire breather? I mean, isn't that just asking for an explosion to go off? Whatever. Easily dealt with, can easily Thundershock it down, and I'm sure it'll give quite a bit of experience. Yep. Puffing has a lot of experience to offer. Alright, let's do another Thundershock, and if it survives this, then I'll do a Tackle. So far, things have been good. Some pretty rare encounters, no deaths. Honestly, I could see this going just as well as the Fire Red Nuzlocke did, but maybe I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. It is still very early on. We only just beat the first gym last episode. Ooh, a Great Ball. Well, that'll go good with the other one that I've got. And I get the feeling that you were gonna just stay like that for a while, so let's just get into fighting you. And a Slowpoke, so pretty good matchup for Jason. Let's just use Thundershock. Probably will hang on, because apparently Thundershock is kind of meh, but Nothing that I can't handle. And because he decided to just waste time yawning, I'm probably not going to fall asleep right now because the battle is over. And I think that is the level that Flaffy evolves at. Sorry, not Flaffy. That Jason evolves into Flaffy at, so... Yep, here we go. So many evolutions to start out. It's kind of refreshing seeing how many early game Pokemon that they give that actually evolve at a decent level. Granted, not all of them are great, but seeing something that evolves roughly around the same time as the starter is pretty refreshing compared to Fire Red. Granted, I don't think I'm really out of it. Or, I suppose it wasn't really that long for some of them, but you never know. Anyway, with that, gonna get that awakening, and we'll just step right outside here. And it's raining. If I had thunder, that would be a pretty good thing to have, and you know what? Let's grab these apricorns. I've been grabbing these off screen just to fill up my apricorn box. Nothing too major, but we'll soon be having a use for these, and you definitely want to grab as many as you can. I could catch something here, but I'm gonna hold off because I know that from this route that the only things that I can catch wouldn't appear at night, or at least nothing that I would want would appear at night, so I'm gonna hold off. And I think I'll fight that guy and then call it a night. Let's just put Beefy in the front, because Jason's now evolved and we don't need to worry about getting him up. Okay, we came through the cave and have plenty of energy. Fine by me, let's just get this over with. The Geodude. Easy pickings. I suppose one point of interest is that on this route, when it's raining, you have a fire type or rock type out with you. When you talk to them, they do make their displeasure known about the rain, whereas a water type Pokemon following you would express joy at the rain. I believe Totodile in particular actually opens its mouth to catch water from the rain clouds, which is kind of cute, I suppose, but not really anything to write home about. There are going to be a lot of areas like that where specific Pokemon will have specific reactions to either weather or specific routes. Personally find it pretty good. Well, a nice little quirky gimmick for the following mechanic, which is just, I guess, the natural evolution of what it was in Pokemon Yellow, which is what the following Pokemon were based off of. Pikachu, where you could talk to Pikachu every now and then, get a little emote icon from him. But with that, we should be just about done this battle. Yep, there we go. Good Hiker Anthony. By the way, I'm a hiker, so I often go to the mountains and caves. I don't usually go to the town. I bet you go to all kinds of towns on your journey, don't you? If we could trade phone numbers, we could exchange all kinds of information. I would say that if you're playing this game normally, that would be useful because he can help you find rare Pokemon. He'll tell you when they're likely to be appearing. I personally don't really care because I'm Nuzlocking and thus can't really control what I run into beyond species clause. And anyway, here we go. We're gonna just go see. Looks like we've got a bit of trouble here. Who are you? You don't know us? We are Team Rocket. You guys again? I thought I took care of you last time. What? We broke up a while ago? Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once, but we have come back to pursue Giovanni's mission. He already gave up after I beat him. What are you going on about, guy? Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it. Wow, that was a hard hit. And he's blocking the well, which I guess would be pretty terrible for the people living here. Anyway, with that, I believe that I'm just going to end things off here. With that revelation, we've got quite a bit of work ahead of us as we head into the next town next time. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.